Hello, this is Tomlin from TomlinHarmonicaLessons.com, and today's lesson is going to cover a very important topic, which is how to clean your harmonica. So I did a lesson a while ago on how to clean your harmonica using bicarbonate of soda and vinegar, and that's still a great way to clean your harmonica. But there's an even easier way, but it requires an extra tool, which is an ultrasonic cleaner. So I'm going to show you how to use your ultrasonic cleaner, which can be purchased for not too much money and is a really, really good investment if you want to clean your harmonicas or any other small items. So you need to clean your harmonica relatively frequently. If it starts showing signs of dried saliva and gunk in the holes, then it definitely needs to be cleaned. But you could even clean it before that happens, and it'll help to prolong the life of your harmonica, and it'll stop the dreaded sticky reed. So I probably clean my harmonicas every couple of months or so. I play quite a lot, so if you're not playing a huge amount, you can maybe clean them a little bit less frequently than that, but I wouldn't leave it massively long. So let's have a little look how to clean. I'm going to clean a Hohner Marine Band crossover, and yeah, let's have a look at how you're going to do that. Okay, so these are all the things that you're going to need to clean your harmonica. So you're going to need an ultrasonic cleaner, you're going to need a little pot, you're going to need a harmonica, you're going to need a screwdriver to open up your harmonica, and you're going to need some kind of soft towel to dry it afterwards. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the harmonica apart. So I'm just going to unscrew it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these screws into my little pot over here so I don't lose them, because these things are really easy to lose. I'll pop them over here. So I'm doing this on a Marine Band crossover, so there are 4 screws that I need to undo before I can take the cover plates off. And this is actually the first time that I've cleaned this harmonica, so this will be interesting, see what it's like inside. So next step, I'm going to unscrew all the screws that are holding the reed plates together. So I've got 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have all of our harmonica parts taken apart. We have the comb, the reed plates, and the cover plates. So if the comb is wood, you need to make sure that it is sealed if you're going to clean it. So I'm not actually going to clean this comb because I don't think it's been completely sealed. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to brush all the little bits of dead skin, saliva, etc. off the teeth of that, and I'm going to put it to one side. And then I'm going to grab all the metal parts and I'm going to put them inside the ultrasonic cleaner. So the ultrasonic cleaner has water in it, nothing else, and all I do is I just put these in and then close the ultrasonic cleaner, and then I press the on button, and then that's going to run its cycle for 3 minutes, which I am going to fast forwards through, and then I'll be back with you once it has finished its cycle, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so it's finished its cycle, so I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to lift the basket out and kind of get all the excess water off, take all the metal parts out. Put the basket back in. That's us done with the cleaner. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dry each of these bits with my towel. I'll start with the cover plates. So cover plates, you're just going to dry them, and if there's any kind of excess gunk that the ultrasonic cleaner has dislodged, you just rub it off. That's to be expected, so don't be freaked out if you get gunky bits. It doesn't make the grime disappear. So let's dry it. Put that to one side, try the next bit. Okay, so now the reed plates are the bit that you need to be quite careful with. So if you dry across the reeds, then you might knock them out of alignment. We don't want to do that. So make sure that you're just carefully drying in line with the reed. So I'm going to just very, very, very gently, I cannot emphasize enough, I'm being super, super gentle. I'm just drying lengthways, like that. And then I might dry the front of the reed plate, but I'm being very careful not to touch the reeds. And the other side, I'm going to dry that. It can be a little bit rougher because I'm not going to hit the reeds. Okay, so that's nice and dry now. Put that to one side. Do the other reed plate. So this one at the rivet ends, I'm just being careful to just dry gently, and then I'm going to dry in line with the reeds again. And it can be a little bit rougher on the other side. Okay, that's all our bits nice and dry now, so we can now reassemble. So, if you're a little bit uncertain of which way round the reed plates are going to go on the harmonica, what you need to do is look at both of them together, and you'll see that you have a lip here, and the reeds are on this side of the reed plate where the lip is. So that means they're the draw reed. So if the reeds are on the same side as the lip, they're the draw reed. That'll go around that way, and that goes on the bottom of the comb. And if the reeds are on the opposite side to the little lip, like this, that means they're the blow plate. That goes on top. So put this on the bottom of our comb. Make sure that you've got the longer reed slot to the left-hand side of the comb, so with the longer slots of the comb. You can see I've got a couple of little bits of gunk still in this comb, so I'm just going to get those out. There's just dry bits of skin. Very gross. This is why we don't share harmonicas, just a reminder. Okay. Put this back together like this. Hold it nice and gently. And grab your screw. I like to start with the middle screw first. I screw it in, but I don't screw it in all the way. I screw it just until it starts feeling a little bit tight, but not too tight. And I put the other screws in. And the reason that I'm not screwing everything in all the way, just to start with, is I want to make sure that the reed plates are all properly aligned around on the harmonica. And if I do it too tightly, then they might be uncentered, which isn't good at all. All right. So here, I'm just going to push down like this, so that makes sure that everything is straight, and then I can tighten up. So I don't like to go too tight with my reed plates for what it's worth. I do go, obviously I make them airtight, but I don't kill myself tightening them up. Then we put the cover plates back on. right, so one more little polish. There we have it, a nice clean marine band crossover. Okay, so that is your harmonica nice and clean. Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, so there are no sticky reeds, which is brilliant. It feels nice to play, it doesn't smell weird, so this is a big plus. So, final thought about cleaning your harmonica. It's relatively easy to do, but please, please, please be careful when you're handling the reeds, because if you move anything across the reeds from side to side, then you can knock them out of alignment, and then you can ruin a perfectly good harmonica. So please don't do that. Be very careful, do everything I said in the video, and you should be fine. Now, I put a little link in the description below where you can purchase the exact same ultrasonic cleaner that I used from Amazon. If you use the link in the description, then I get a little commission, but please don't feel obliged to do that. You can go and get your ultrasonic cleaner from wherever you want, and you don't even need to use that link. But I just wanted you to know that that's what was happening if you click that particular link. And before you head off and do that, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up by hitting the like button below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I put out a new harmonica lesson every single week. And one final thought, if you don't want to get an ultrasonic cleaner, that's not a big deal. You can clean your harmonica using vinegar and bicarbonate of soda, and I did a lesson on that a little while ago, and you can find that by clicking on the link in the description below as well.